YouTube forex pay here, so we're gonna go over gold and how we caught 240 pips this week. 120 to the downside, 120 to the upside. So okay, the week started on the 14th, right? So we right here with it. Where is it? Okay, we started right here. We caught sales right here. It was like 4 a.m., 5 a.m., so we kind of caught it. These sales down here. And then we caught buys that we're currently in. We're currently swinging to the upside right here. We took those buys right here. So, okay. So we took sales right here March 18th, which was like Thursday morning, 4 a.m., 3 a.m. So let's replay. We're gonna go right here. So okay, so we're in a bullish environment, right? We have our low, higher low, another higher low, even though I don't believe this. Obviously it's not a higher low. It's gonna make another higher low higher than this low. So, but anyway, okay, so we have higher lows, we have higher highs. So we're in a bullish environment, we know that. What am I to do next? I know I want to buy this pair, but to buy this pair, I have to wait for the next higher low to form. The only way I'm gonna find that is to find the bottom, right? Like so and like so. So what am I to do? So I'm gonna back test, okay? So I need to see what is forming prior to it making the low, right? So I see, when I look to the left of the chart, I see bullish move, and another bullish move. So we good. Bullish move, we got the support. Bullish move, we got the support. Bullish move. So what I'm gonna do is, what I want to do, I just want to measure the legs, see if I get negative 27. So let's do that. Okay, boom, we got negative 27 there. Let's see how we rocking right here. Boom, we got negative 27 there. All right, so what I'm gonna do here, do the same thing. I'm gonna measure the leg. So negative 27 is like 17.15, and we also have a lower level here at 17.04. So I'm gonna mark that. Okay. All right. So we got our possible buy levels. And so let's delete these fibs. Okay. So let's delete these arrows too. All right, so how do I want to approach this trade? Well, I know for sure we're gonna be selling. So what I did is, and what time is this? This is 4 a.m. So what I pretty much did was, I seen that we had consolidated up here, right? Consolidated up here, and we have a breakout. And I think I mentioned this in the last video with pounds to strength. You want to find a pair, find that it breaks out, consolidates, breaks out, consolidates, breaks out, consolidates. So we have a breakout. So I know we should be shooting right down to our target area because we just had a consolidation up top. Those are the cycles, the market moves, and consolidation, breakout, consolidation, breakout. Okay, so I believe, let me see what entry that I have for the sales. Give me a second. Take a look at that. So, let me see here. We sold at 1729. 1729.54. That was my entry. 1729.54. All right, so let's mark that. 1729.54. 54. And we caught 120 points, 120 pips, if you want to call it, however you want to say it. All right, so this was our trade. So let me just fast forward this to where it kind of is in the green box. Okay. So we entered, I believe, on this candlestick right here, if you guys can see that. And I think our risk was about, I think about 35, 30 pips. So let's bring that down. I think it was like around here. All right, so let's play that. And there you have it. We had the immediate drop to our target. Like, no kidding about that. Why did I take this trade? Okay, for one, I seen that we already passed this area here. Let me fix this real quick. Okay, so I seen we already passed this area here, or this zone right here. There's resistance zone. Yeah, real quick. All right, so we just passed this and retested this area. So what do all resistances turn into supports? If it fails to turn into that support, you can literally sell it on the break. So for example, we're in a bullish environment. You know, a lot of newbie traders would have saw this resistance and just would have tried to buy this on the bounce, because what do all resistances turn into in a bullish trend? They turn into supports, but that's until it passes it and breaks it once again, and then it will turn into that support. That is a newbie mistake. So let's backtrack. Okay, so now we passed this resistance zone. That turns into a supply and demand area for sales. And as you can see, sellers that sold here got the perfect entry. You see this green candle here, supply and demand. It retests that area and it shoots straight down. Our entry was on this candle right here. And I think I'm pretty sure we entered on like the 15 or 30 minute because we were scalping. And you see here, it goes straight to our target. And we secured 120 pips. Now, if we continue to play this, you see here, and then it starts to drive up. So it didn't really come down to this level right here, this negative 27, but it came in the area. Right? It came in the area, and that's let me see the pip amount. So 35 pips, and that's okay, because you know we're dealing with gold. On any other pair, it'll actually come down a bit closer to the level, but yeah, came in the area just amount. And then if you look left to the on the left side of the chart, you can see here we have support right at that area where it bounced from. Right, let me delete that. So you know you have support, and if you string this across even more, Wait, wrong side. All right. The same thing I just talked about here. Same thing. So this is a resistance, right? So what do all resistances, like here, it's the same move. What do all resistances turn into? Supports, right? It may not be here or here or here, but somewhere along the line in the future, this resistance is going to be somewhere support. And obviously you see it was here, how perfectly it bounced off that level. But anyways, same move. That's why back testing is important, right? So we had a bounce here only to retest this demand area for sells, pierced right through that just like it did here. It just didn't, the momentum was strong. That's why I didn't really test it that much, and that's why you saw an immediate drop to the support level, right? So it's the same thing. So somewhere down the line, if you follow gold, if you're gonna be following gold and trading gold, this area is gonna be somewhere's support. Right, so somewhere down the line in the future, maybe next week, the week after, this is gonna be a strong support, and this price is, let me see here, 1737 area, just about. So you can mark that in your notes, 1737 area support. So once it breaks and tests and it comes back down, you're gonna have this area as a support, just like how you had it here. So yeah. So let's delete that and let's play it. So that was our sales. For the most part, we sold it around the 1729, 1730, 1731 area. And we caught a good amount of pips, 100, 120, some people, depending on your entry. So we got a good pip count there. So now let's delete the playback. Okay, so that was Thursday morning. So Thursday morning, we got ourselves 120 pips. Now we don't touch this pair again until Friday morning, which is today, current day, March 19th, 2021. We caught another 120 pips down here, and our entry for the gold buys were 1730.81. 1730.81 was our buy entry. So 1730.81. 1730.81. As you can see how accurate that entry was, and I'm gonna let you know why I took that entry and why it's so accurate. Okay, so obviously, what environment are we in? We're in a bullish environment, so I know I'm buying. And the only reason I took this sell was to buy, because I know, like I told you, it has to make that higher low for us to keep going up. So as I marked earlier in the video, have your low, higher low, and higher low, right? So once I got those three confirmations, I know once we come back to some kind of support down here, that we're going to be going up. So what do I want to look at? Okay, I want to look at these wicks after the first candles form. So I'm looking at this area as support. This area as support. This area as support. Okay. So, all right, let's play it back. All right. So this was this was Thursday night at about that's 12, 11, 10, 9. Okay. So it says 9 p.m. last night, right? Now I know, I made this mistake millions and millions and millions and millions and millions of times, right? I know we're gonna have a bullish move, right? I know that. And the time's like 8 p.m., 9 p.m., 10 p.m., and we're already at the support. So I'm like, do I take the trade? Do I wait? Because, you always get the fear of missing out on the trade. So it was 9 p.m., and I wanted to actually start looking at it like 12 a.m., 1 a.m., but I know, how gold moves, it moves quickly. So I took the trade at about 10:30, almost 11. So if we play this is 9. Let's play it. This is another reason why you wait, because look at these wicks. These are 27 pip wicks. So if you're going in there with a 10 lot, you're already down 2,700. You're going in there with a 5 lot, you're already down, what is it, 1,300. You're going in there, so if you're going in there aggressive, you're already down a good amount of money, right? So that's why you wait. So let's play it. So now 9, 10, 11. Why did I say I want to look at this trade at 11, at 12-1? Because I know the move will start to, moving in our direction pre-London. Pre-London is like 12-1 too. So, all right. So we took this trade. This hour is 9:10. We took this trade at 10. I think on this wick up. On as it was wicking up, I took the trade. So I got an entry at 17:30.81. And then as you can see, my target. Let me just measure this leg. So my target, obviously, just like we did for the bottom, was negative 27. Negative 27. And then below that, right here. So this is what that trade was looking like. Right, so we took the buy. And as you can see, immediately we began to push up. And I think our risk was I think it was right below these lows. It was at 23 pips, so I think our risk was about like 31, 30 around here. Because you see it already tested this area. You see how I drew my little box, my little support box, because of this wick and the base of that candle. As you see, we got a perfect bounce. And we never visited that area again. So we took our buy, and as you can see, if you follow my Instagram, you see we immediately, that very next candle, pushed up for 35 pips, came back down. I was gonna hold this because we didn't really have any drawdown, so no reason for me to put my stop loss at break even yet, because I know we're gonna get the push. So we got the push, and we're just currently holding till next week, or to whenever we hit our targets. We already closed 120 pips on this trade. Let me see. Real quick. So it went for a grand total of 140 in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 hours. 7 hours, and we took this trade at like 10:30, almost 11 o'clock. So all pre-London, and I think London is what pushed this down, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so London pushed this down, and then New York chopped it up, and we kind of finished right back up there. So if you play it. All right, so the art of swinging, so beautiful. But yeah, as you can see, that was our buy, 120 pips. Still holding currently right now. Remember what we talked about. This area right here is gonna play our support because it played a resistance. So, it's possible, we come down here next week, kind of test this area, kind of wick down here maybe, kind of play around this area, and then ultimately, I believe we will continue to push up with Euro USD. I mean, not Euro USD, sorry, with gold. And you see a lot of the USD pairs correlate. So, if long-term USD is bearish, you already know gold is going to fly. Every pairs against the dollar are going to fly. So if you know the dollar is bearish, which it is right now, you just want to find a pair, USD or a pair that's going against the dollar, and trade accordingly to it. That correlates with the dollar and how pairs against the dollar are moving. So if you know gold's, bullish, your USD is bullish, GU is bullish, and all those other pairs, because they all correlate with the dollar. So yeah, that was gold buys and gold sells. I hope y'all like this video. Let me know in the comments if y'all messing with this video. Check out my last video with pounds for franc. Another pair we caught for about 50-60 pips the day before, and I'm coming back with another video probably next week or a week after that. So yeah.